Item number 1, Lordship, I am for the petitioners.
On behalf of the private respondents.
Lordship, I have received the written instruction that the petitioners do not want to proceed with this case any further.
I'm for the statement.
Where is that written instruction?
Lordship, my junior is there.
An advocate for the petitioners submits that the petitioners do not intend to proceed further with the writ petition. He files written instruction dated 21st July 2025, which is taken on record. Dismissed as withdrawn.
Grateful, Lordship.
To be mentioned over us.
43, my lord, I am appealing for the petitioner. My lord, AVD service, my lord, filing, giving my lord writ application copy of the, and my lord notice of my lord mentioning. I also my lord served and he received all, and AVD service for mentioning. Just have to give him. My lord, here the respondent number 12.
This one number 12, what do you think?
My lord, respondent number 12 is the adjacent plot or owner, my lord, of my property and made unauthorized construction from 2024. And in the year 2024, I made my lord application under Right to Information Act, seeking information whether any permission has been granted by the authority or not. This is my lord page 31 of my writ application. Page 31, my lord, application I sought for if any sanction plan is obtaining by the respondent number 12 or not. My lord, on 29th April 2024, I made application before the authority concerned. And if your lordship kindly see for a moment page 33, the reply given by the executive assistant of the concerned Gram Panchayat. Page 33. Page 33, my lord, this was intimated to me on 15th May 2024. Specification is there. This has reference to your letter such and such dated 29/4/2024 received by the Gram Panchayat on 3rd May 2024 regarding your requirement for the document stroke information. We would like to inform you that no documents has been found in your Gram Panchayat building plan register regarding building plan permission under Dag number 696, Khotiar number 218, Mouja Chandan Pukur of Sri Madan Gayen, son of late Lokhinder Gayen, such and such. There is a specific information given by the executive assistant SPIO that no permission has been obtained by the respondent number 12. And this copy also forwarded to the Pradhan. And after that, my lord, I annexed my lord the picture with the unauthorized construction is still going on from page 34 onwards.
Where is the service upon the Pradhan?
Malad Pradhan, I annex the
Where is
track report in 2024 also, as well as Malad after mentioning through mail, I also, and as well as by speed post.
it post is Madan Gayan.
Yes. And Malad through mail to the Panchayat.
Yes.
My lord, a report has been sent by IC Baripur. May I hand up, my lord? My lord, on receiving the complaint, my lord, investigation was carried out and the matter was also diarized, my lord. A GDE was filed.
Malad, no initiative has been taken by the Pradhan or officer in charge to stop the construction, because till today, in spite of specific information given by the Pradhan that there is no sanction plan, the construction is going on in full swing. And lastly, I made representation before the authority concerned on 10th July 2024.
Shant, who is Radharani?
Malad,
Radharani?
Radharani, Malad, that is brother's wife.
She also filed a writ petition.
Malad, the writ petition filed by Malad Prashanto Gayan. Prashanto Kumar.
Radharani filed any writ petition?
Radharani filed Malad another writ petition. That is a separate writ petition, that is not
What is the
regarding relating to this writ petition.
what is the order passed in this? What is this?
In Radharani,
Yes.
Malad Radharani filed one police in action application
Police in
against yes, Malad that is still pending. But initial issue, that is regarding allegation against unauthorized construction. Then Malad physical assaultation, then writ application, then written complaint has been made and one police in action has been filed by Radharani. That is separate issue.
Awesome.
And my lord, if your lordship kindly say for a moment the written complaint which I made before the authority concerned, that is page 38.
Affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petition is taken on record. This writ petition is filed seeking direction upon the respondent authorities to demolish the illegal construction made by private respondent number 12. The petitioner contains that respondent number 12 is the co-sharer.
Yes, my lord.
Contains that the petitioner and respondent number 12 have inherited the property from their predecessor in interest, and they are co-sharers in respect of the property comprised within Mauja Chandan Pukur, block Baruipur, jail number 60, dag number 696, post Dokhin Durgapur, PS Baruipur, district 24, Parganas. The respondent number 12 unlawfully and illegally has made two-story building over the property in question without obtaining any sanction building plan from the local Gram Panchayat. Representation was made before the local Gram Panchayat with the allegation of such unauthorized illegal construction. However, as a date on 10th June 2024, however, no steps has been taken, hence this writ petition. Miss. The advocate, Ms. Vensuran, advocate appearing for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner obtained information under Right to Information Act, which clearly shows that no such building plan has been accorded in favor of respondent number 12, and as such, the Pradhan, respondent number 11, Pradhan of Pradhan of 11 be directed to cause inquiry in respect of the representation made by the petitioner. Learned advocate for the state submits that there is property dispute by and between the parties. Stop. Over such dispute, criminal cases have been initiated, which are pending. The petitioner has also submitted complaint before the local police station, local Baripur police station, alleging of such illegal and unlawful construction by private respondent. He also submits that the matter be relegated to the Pradhan of the local Gram Panchayat for causing inquiry. Despite service, none appears on behalf of the respondent number 11 and private respondent number 12. Upon considering the submissions of the learned advocates appearing on behalf of the respective parties, Pradhan, respondent number 11, have the same in 2 months from date of disposed of. We see files report of furnished by IC Baripur PS dated 15 July 2025, which is taken on record. Disposed of with the direction to the Pradhan.
My learned friend kindly give direction to hand over a copy of the report. Kindly.
Why?
Report which was handed over to your
No
lordship.
copy.
Yes, grateful.
I have relegated the matter to Pradhan to cause an inquiry regarding the construction. Mr. Shaunak Bhattacharya, despite service to getting in, Pradhan Tarakun, Mr. Shaunak Bhattacharya, learned advocate representing the private respondents, also submits that will be sent to the Pradhan to cause inquiry with a liberty to produce relevant documents before the concerned authority. ওখানে যেই জায়গায় বলবো cause inquiry, hearing এর সময় parties are granted liberty to produce all relevant records and documents before the Pradhan.
One more submission, we have a sanction plan and a conversion certificate.
You produce
That was
Submission was
information came from the Pradhan. That is
wrong information.
by Pradhan.
inquiry হলো তারপর পয়েন্টটা হিয়ারিং এর থাকে হিয়ারিং পয়েন্টের শেষে লিবার্টি গ্রান্টেড টু পার্টিস আর ওনার সাবমিশনে বলে দিন মিস্টার ভট্টাচার্যের সাবমিশনে দ্যাট ইজ ক্লায়েন্ট ইজ হ্যাভিং স্যাংশন বিল্ডিং প্ল্যান
A conversion certificate.
and conversion
Done
and the conversion certificate from the concerned authority.
Grateful, man.
My lord, for the petitioner, this is my lord affidavit of service matter. This matter also relating, my lord, for unauthorized construction. The respondent number 6, the private respondent, my lord, he is the adjacent plot holder, suddenly started constructing, trying to encroach my property. That's why, my lord, one GD has been lodged That is at page 29, and my lord, representation made at page 30. That is P3, my lord. But till date, no step has been taken by the Gram Panchayat.
Where is the envelope sent to the private
lord.
respondent?
My lord,
Where is the envelope sent to the private respondent?
my lord, I have handed over, my lord, the track report also.
Track report shows that it has been sent to the sender. What is the endorsement of the postal authority over the envelope?
My lord, there is, my lord. All has been served, my lord.
I'm appealing for the Pradhan.
Applying for respondent.
Respondent number 3.
এটা কি? সজল,
Fajol, my lord.
সজল item delivered to the sender.
No, আমার কাছে আসেনি এখন। Insufficient address. Insufficient address. Insufficient address বলে ফেরত আসার কথা, কিন্তু এখনো তো আমার কাছে আসেনি, দেখেন।
Harassment.
হ্যাঁ,
Affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petition is taken on record. It is found that service upon the private respondent number 6 is incomplete. Learned advocate for the petition is directed to serve afresh upon private respondent number 6 to register speed post with acknowledgement due and file affidavit of service on the returnable date. List this matter on.
I'm appealing for the Pradhan. Respondent number 3.
প্রধান is representative দিয়ে দেবেন। Respond number কত বেশ? 3.
Standing order.
10 দিন পরে একটা ডেট।
অর্ডার সার্ভিসে আমি অর্ডার করি, তারপর ফিক্স করলো তো দিচ্ছি।
Fifth August. এটা নিন।
5th August.
5th August.
হ্যাঁ নিন। My lord, I am for the petitioner, my lord. My lord, the petitioner is the proprietor of a business run to the construction and road etc. under government of West Bengal, my lord. The petitioner is a successful bidder, my lord, and the respondent authority issue work order in favor of the petitioner, my lord. Thereafter, the petitioner purchased all requirement articles, equipment, and lying on the construction road, my lord. Thereafter, when the petitioner started to work, my lord, at that time the respondent authority stopped the work of the petitioner, my lord. Thereafter, after several notice, they sit tight over the matter, my lord, without inform anything to the petitioner, my lord. And the equipment which is purchased by the petitioner, my lord, day by day loss and destroy. Until today, my lord, no response.
I would kindly see the report of the district engineer, respondent number 6.
Yes, কি report দেয়া হবে?
Why give me that? किस बोर्ड? Yeah. कितना? Better approval. Yes. Why do you float the?
Yes, my lord.
Why the tender was floated?
My lord, already sub assistant engineer responded number. He visit the spot and he report sub assistant engineer Westbengal State Rural Development Agency. Already visited the spot and placed the report before the district engineer. District engineer, on the basis of the report, district engineer, the report placed before my lords. My lord will decide.
If it was not required, then why the tender was floated? Why did you call for this tender?
Road condition here, road condition very, very good.
Road condition is very good, then why did you float this tender? What is the reason?
Eight.
Produce the resolution, copy of the resolution which led to notice inviting e-tender. What is the resolution of the Gram Panchayat prior to this notice inviting e-tender was published on 9th October 2023?
Panchayat has not made a party in the Panchayat.
Panchayat is not a party.
Panchayat.
Jila
Parishad. This work under Jala Parishad, my lord.
Jila Parishad is party.
Yes, my lord.
Jila Parishad.
Gotla Jala Parishad আছে, হেতু সসুর আছে। কোন জায়গা? সবাই জেলা পরিষদ, ডিস্ট্রিক্ট ইঞ্জিনিয়ার জেলা পরিষদ, এডিশনাল এক্সিকিউটিভ জেলা পরিষদ, ডিস্ট্রিক্ট ম্যাজিস্ট্রেট।
You are for the state or Jila Parishad? You are representing whom?
Yes, madam.
You are representing the Jila Parishad or the state?
State.
State.
Jila Panchayat.
This Rejaul Islam. I already told her. Yes. But this report from the Jala Parishad, man. This report.
For Jila Parishad? Who appeared for Jila Parishad?
Already I informed him, my lord. His name is Rejaul Islam.
Give a notice to him once again. I'm fixing a date.
My lord.
আসুন কি?
Okay, फिर fix.
Affidavit of service. না, affidavit তবে আগের দিন দিয়েছে, সেটা দিন।
Allah occasion,
Petitioner.
I informed him, my lord. He told me I will not reply. You inform to the Jala Parishad. Thereafter, I send notice to the Jala Parishad by email, my lord.
Learned advocate for the petitioner submits that the petitioner participated in notice inviting attender within bracket NI T bracket close dated 9th October 2023 for execution of construction of PCC road from NH31 to Javed House at Madaripur under Ramganj 2 GP Islampur. And work order was issued for execution of such work. However, stop at the time of execution of the work, the petitioner was stopped from carrying out the work. Several representations were made before the respondent authorities. However, no steps has been taken, hence this writ petition. Learned advocate for the state files a report of district engineer Uttar Dinajpur Jila Parishad dated 5th September 2024, which is taken on record. Submission target taken on record. Submits that the condition of the road is good enough and no such construction is required. If I report, despite service, none appears on behalf of the district engineer Jila Parishad. Good. Respond number. 6. District engineer.
नीले उसको मोबाइल रच
District engineer. Respond number 6 is directed to furnish a report in the form of affidavit within period of 2 weeks. Exception if any filed within a week thereafter. This matter after 3 weeks. And advance copy be solved. PV for returnable motion. Learned advocate for the petition is added to intimate. So this is next date of hearing. To respond number 6. Along with a copy of this order, server copy of this order. Give a intimation to district engineer respond number 6
Yes, my lord.
along with a copy of this order. He has been directed to furnish a report in the form of affidavit. Advance copy we handed over to you. That direction has also been given. After 3 weeks, this will come under returnable motion.
My lord, kindly it may be fixed, my lord, date 12 August.
Next.
46, my lord, I am appealing for the petition.
Oh. আগেরটা একটু
My lord, immediate service.
আশিস বাবু চলে গেল না? আগেরটা মুভ করেছে না? কত নম্বর ছিল? 40? না, উনি একটা আগের যেটা মুভ করলো। What was your item number, the previous one?
43, 43.
43?
Previous 43.
43? ওটাতে একটা লিভ দিতে হবে। You have to correct the cause title and the presentation form in that.
My lord, 43? I
Yes.
don't know. 43.
রেকর্ডটা নাও। আচ্ছা। ঠিক। 43 was earlier filed under which classification?
No, that is my no objection brief. So, my lord,
You have not seen?
yes. Then, my lord, liberty may be given, my lord, to correct the cause title, if any.
Ashish Babu,
Presentation.
43 on the prayer of learned advocate for the petitioner. Mr. Bhattacharya was there.
I was for the private
Yes.
respondent.
এই উপরের পেজটা আছে
On the prayer of learned advocate for the petitioner, leave is granted to correct the presentation form and the cause title of the writ petition, mentioning the correct group under the classification list. এটা প্রথমে।
presentation.
Yes.
But here I am challenging the order passed by the district magistrate Mala Dokhin Dinajpur. That is impugned before your lordship, page 34 onwards. Mala
34.
34 onwards. Mala the relevant portion is page 37. Last Mala para 4. Now, since the questions of eligibility of the petitioner for the selected post has been settled, the further course of action can be taken up by the appropriate authority as per the recruitment guidelines. CMOH Dokhin Dinajpur is directed to take up further measures of this regard as per the recruitment guidelines. Should there be any uncertainty with regard to the validity of the panel, on the basis of the order of the National Health Mission dated 19th May 2015, the CMOH may consult the higher authorities in the Health and Family Welfare Department and act as per their concurrence and approval. Malad, this order has been passed by the district magistrate Dokhin Dinajpur. Malad, the actual fact is that in the year 2006, the application invited for the post of second ANM. And in the year 2006, the petitioner applied for the same. And petitioner was the selected candidate for the post of ANM. And after selection, immediately after selection, one unsuccessful candidate Malad filed a writ application before this Honorable High Court. And this was Malad page 16. The order passed by the writ application, which has been filed by the one unsuccessful candidate in the year 2007. And 2007, page 16, order has been passed by this Honorable High Court with granting liberty to consider the representation by the district magistrate after giving opportunity of hearing of all the parties. Relevant portion, if your lordship got from page 17, last portion. Page 17, last para. Last para. Accordingly, it would be appropriate if the following direction is passed by the respondent authority. that is representation annexer P2 made by the petitioner. Petitioner is the my lord unsuccessful candidate. On 27th 1 2007 be disposed of within a period of fortnight from the date of communication of this order upon extension of audience to petitioner and the respondent number 14. Respondent number 14 is the petitioner before your lordship, and come to a reasoned conclusion which is to be communicated to them forthwith. While arriving at this decision, the respondent number 6 would take into account the materials as available in the annexer to the writ petition as well as to the supplementary affidavit independently without being guided by the disposal of the application. With thus aforesaid application is disposed of without any order to cost. Then your lordship kindly say page 20 onwards. The order passed by the district magistrate and decided the issue, and the decision has been taken in favor of me. Your lordship got page 23, last para. This is the relevant portion. In view of the above, I am of the considered opinion that as long as the Robindra Mukto Vidyalaya certificate stands valid, the decision of the block screening committee to accept the candidature of the private respondent for the post of second ANM of Nanahorpara Health Subcenter and selection of the private respondent as second ANM of Health Subcenter by the Kusumandi Block Screening Committee is also valid. As while preparing the merit list, the Madhyamik Pass certificate was considered as per stipulated of the and it should, however, be brought to the notice of the Robindra Mukto Vidyalaya authority that whether the private respondent had due eligibility to get admission into the Robindra Mukto Vidyalaya and to appear in the Madhyamik examination of the said Vidyalaya. If the Robindra Mukto Vidyalaya authority re-examines the case and takes a different view in this regard, the selection of the private respondent will definitely come under scanner. It has time the question of cancelling the selection of the private respondent as second ANM of the Nanoharpara Health Subcenter does not arise. So, my lord, the decision has been taken by the district magistrate in favor of me. Then, my lord, two writ application has been filed. One file, my lord, the unsuccessful candidate, that is page 24, and my lord, my client file one writ application, that is implementation of the order passed by the district magistrate. That is order also passed, that is page 28. 28 order passed by my writ application and 24 is order passed by the unsuccessful candidate. And both the orders, my lord, ultimately direction given to the district magistrate to take a decision. After considering of all the parties, after considering of all the facts, and decision may be taken. And in my writ application, if your lordship kindly see page 28 onwards, that is ordering portion page 31, specific direction has been given by this Honorable High Court. Page 31 from para 4. In view of the above, the instant writ petition is disposed of by directing the district magistrate Dakshin Dinajpur to take a decision with regard to the prayer of the petitioner for implementation of the order dated 20th March 2008 at the earliest, but positively within a period of 4 weeks from the date of communication of this order, provided the said order is not set aside or cancelled by any court of competent jurisdiction. There is a specific direction given to implement the order of the district magistrate given in earlier occasion. After that, district magistrate, without taking consideration the actual fact, taking into previous facts, district magistrate sent to the CMO each for taking consideration, first taking decision.
The person has not been narrated as a party in the writ petition.
My lord, because I am challenging the order here, the order passed by the district magistrate. For that reason, my lord, I am not adding
Necessary party in all this writ petition was disposed of.
Yes.
Directing the authorities to consider your representation in presence of the other side also.
Yes.
Some Lily, what is her name? Lily Jasmine.
Yes.
She was given notice of hearing.
She also filed one writ application that was also, my lord, disposed of. That is, I annexed page 24 onwards. 24 onwards, and this was also disposed of by this Honorable High Court. My lord, the ordering portion, page 26, serial number 9.
She is successful candidate.
My lord, she is the second impanel candidate. I am the successful candidate. And her allegation was, my lord, I obtained a certificate from the Netaji Mukto Vidyalaya by way of making forged. And this was already curtailed by the district magistrate in earlier occasion also. After that, this Honorable High Court also, and my lord, present order which I am impugned before your lordship.
Affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on record on the prayer of learned advocate for the petitioner. Leave is granted to implead Leela Jasmine Ara Abedin as a party respondent number
8.
8. Learned advocate for the petitioner. Who is the other party? DM. Only DM has been served. All the other parties are being represented by the state, or they have to be.
My lord, they represented, my lord, added party. My lord, added party, they
Not the
separated.
added party. You have served only upon the district magistrate. What about the
As well as, my lord, state authority also, government pleader. Government pleader and my lord, district magistrate separately I served.
chief executive officer, state mission director? They will be
My lord,
represented.
all the state,
Huh?
under the state control.
Lordship,
Learned-
state this, but presently I don't have any instruction. So kindly give some time so that I come with instructions.
No?
Party bolte private school.
নামটা নিস তো, লিলি ইয়াসমিন আরা আবেদিন। Then I both petition that is served. Copy of the writ petition along with its annexures upon the added respondent, added respond number 8, and through registered speed post with acknowledgement due and file affidavit of service on the returnable date. State learned advocate for the state seeks accommodation to take proper instruction. For a returnable motion. State is directed to furnish a report in the form of affidavit within a period of 2 weeks.
By respond number 2, Lordship. By respond number 2, all. Sorry, 6.
6 is who has passed the order? Who has passed the order?
Order passed by the district magistrate.
By respond number 6 goes up. State chale jaye. In the form of affidavit. Advance copy of such report, they will 1 week, 3 weeks for us. Under
My lord, kindly fix any date, my lord, as your lord.
table motion, 3 weeks. Next.
12th. Great, my lord, great. 12th. তারা ওটা আমি ফোন নাম্বারটা দিয়ে
Well, I have for this petitioner, man. My affidavit of service, man. Well, petitioner is coming before your lordship. 5th round of litigation. 5th. Well, I was a daily rated worker under the Birbhum Jela Porishad. I want to take benefit of a particular notification of the government of West Bengal, where if I serve for 10 years continuously and throughout the year 240 days, then my appointment may be or may not be regularized. For that very purpose, my lord, I have come 3 times because it was not considered only on the ground by showing the reason that my client failed to. My lord is asking something, my lord?
Let me check the
Mal,
service has been affected.
Yes, sir.
What about the private respondent?
There are two private respondents. One has been showing refused,
Another not served.
and one of them is showing, my lord, that address. But the earlier occasion, it was served.
Serve afresh. You are representing?
He is answering respondent.
No. Who is-
DM is the Jela Parishad. He is also the under the state DM.
Mr. Sundipon Banerjee was appeared on previous litigation matter.
What about Jila Parishad?
Jela Parishad, yes, executive engineer thermal power is showing refused, but others has been delivered.
Was working under the Jila Parishad.
Wadipati, Birbhum. What?
তখন এঙ্গেজ হয়েছিল তখন স্টেটের হয়ে তো দাঁড়িয়েছিল আলাদা ছিল আলাদা ছিল হ্যাঁ দেখতে পেলে আমি তো আলাদা করে দিইনি ও নিজেই অ্যাপয়েন্ট হয়েছিল
Wadipati not served. Return to the center.
একটা তো রিফিউজ করেছে দুটো প্রাইভেট লাগে না
DM. Yes, 337. Right. 337.
ওরা সেম প্যানেলে ছিল যেখান থেকে রেগুলারাইজ ছিল আমার সাথে যাদের নাম বলেছে না কোনো মামলাটা জড়ো হচ্ছে বিএনপি পুরো এগেনস্টে আমার মার চাইছে ওগুলো বিরাট
District Magistrate, you are representing?
Is the
Additional District Magistrate? Yes. This Bakreshwar Thermal Power Project Executive Engineer?
No, that was refused, my lord.
Refused. Again,
number
then 5,
4 and 1.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh.
No.
This is a 5, 5, 7, 8, 9. 5, 7, 8, 9. Sub actress.
Executive engineer 7
Respond number 2.
মানে these two has been refused 5 and 7 has been refused and 8 9 among 2 1 has been refused another is something written I could not remember my lord in the envelope my lord
refused. Executive engineer,
Huh.
5.
5.
5 refused.
5 and 7 also executive engineer. না দুটো আছে, একটা সিউড়ি অফিস, একটা থার্মাল পাওয়ার অফিস।
One is power.
There are two offices, one is in Shiuri, one is in thermal Bokreshwar. That's why I made two
refused. He is holding both the posts.
No, my lord, there are two offices are there, my lord. Because same post, but there are two offices.
5 and 7 have refused.
Refused. And amongst 8 and 9, one has been refused, but which one and that I cannot.
Refused by Gautam De.
Gautam there. Another is written something 2 to 4 lines or like that. Why it was?
Insufficient address. Please mention COS insufficient address. Refused is Sabhadipati.
Two. Respondent number 2.
Who also refused.
Oh.
Ashun. Affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petition is taken on record.
না কাগজ দিও দাদা। ও দিয়েছো? আচ্ছা।
It is found that the envelope 10 to respondent number 2, 5 and 7 has returned with postal endorsement refused, which amounts to good service. The service upon respondent number 8 could not be effected due to insufficient address. Learned advocate for the petitioner is directed to serve afresh upon respondent number 8. Acha, 9 also refused. 9. So 2, 5, 7 and 9 refused. Kurban insufficient address, you file fresh. Serve fresh upon Kurban.
Well, may I submit one thing, Malad? Amongst these two petitioners, which has been shown insufficient address, that person has been retired, whose service was subsequently been regularized. He just retired. Perhaps for that reason he is showing not sufficient address.
Who you serve
As your lordship pleases, my lord.
Serve upon him. Is this matter? When can this service be?
Only 10 days, my lord, kindly.
This is matter after 10 days for a date bolun.
And my lord, at at the top, some priority may given. My lord, I'm suffer, I'm crossing the age limit.
6th. উপরের দিকে রাখবেন preferably. And learned advocate for the petitioner is also directed to intimate the next date of hearing to 257. You just give a notice to 2, 5 and 7 intimating the next date of hearing.
2, 5 and 7.
7.
Only notice, no petition.
No, only notice of intimation that next date is on
Lordship.
6. You know.
I'm grateful, Lordship.
হ্যাঁ দাদা, তারপরে সেটা সাপ্লিমেন্টারি করছি, বানিয়েছি দাদা। 48 মানে টাইম ফর দ্য পিটিশনার দাদা। দাদা কি জেলা পরিষদ?
We want to put an appointment as a Gram Roshgar Shahayat under the Navagram Panchayat. That is page 15 this page. You have instruction that he has already joined.
My lord, may I file my supplementary affidavit, my lord. And subsequent to filing of this application, my lord, he joined, he was made to join. Appointment letter, my lord, was given to him. And my lord, subsequent thereto, lordship kindly takes up. This is the joining report, forwarding copy. But he was again, my lord, his post was, my lord, terminated. Kindly, my lord, takes up, my lord, my supplementary affidavit. My lord, kindly takes up, my lord, page number 7 onwards of my supplementary affidavit, my lord. Well, the government of West Bengal Panchayat and Rural Development, my lord, the senior deputy secretary writes this letter, my lord, to the district magistrate. My lord, page number 7, my lord, I'm reading out. My lord, the last paragraph, in view of the above, the matter being sub judice, I am directed to intimate that the engagement of Sri Haldar as GRS in Nalua Gram Panchayat of Mathurapur 1 block is not admissible at this stage, and the district authority is requested to defend the writ petition such and such. Now, my lord, just prior to that, my lord, his appointment, my lord, was considered, and he was, my lord, he joined in his post, my lord. Kindly takes up, my lord, page number 5. Everything is, my lord, after this writ petition was filed, and my lord, copy was, my lord, served upon them. And this comes, my lord, in 2013, an order of this honorable court. That was, my lord, communicated to them, no steps. My lord, currently, my lord, this writ petition has been preferred. After, my lord, this writ petition copy was served upon them, my lord, firstly, page number 5, my lord, kindly takes up. Page 5. My lord, your lordship, my lord, will kindly sees, my lord, the action of the authorities. Page 5, my lord, in pursuance to this comes to, my lord, to the petitioner. In pursuance to the subject and reference above, you are requested to join as Gram Rojgar Shevak within 3 days after receiving the letter. This, my lord, the Pradhan writes. 5 of the supplementary. This is page 5 of the supplementary. 5A is, my lord, the Pradhan writes to the BDO and says, my lord, I do hereby join Shubhobroto Haldar as at Nalua Gram Panchayat on and from 4th of October 2024. The petitioner joins. Subsequent thereto, my lord, kindly takes up page 6. The BDO writes to the Pradhan, apropos the subject of cited, you are requested to look into the matter of the petitioner regarding his engagement as Gram Rojgar Shevak at your Gram Panchayat. Hence, you are requested to comply with the direction laid upon you as previously communicated by this office, vide memo number such and such. In this regard, you are also requested to refer the communications enclosed herewith of the additional district magistrate Jela Parishad, vide his office memo number such and such, as previously cited. This office memo number such and such. And thereafter, my lord, along with that, my lord, page number 7, this annexure comes. And which states, my lord, in view of the above, the matter being sub judice, I am directed to intimate that the engagement of Sri Haldar as GRS is not admissible at this stage. And this is an internal communication to the DM from the deputy secretary, and he is, my lord, being directed to defend the writ petition. And after that, my lord, the petitioner, my lord, was again, my lord, not allowed to, my lord, join his duty. This is, my lord, the status. Kindly, my lord. Well, this comes after the writ petition. My lord, kindly consider. Had it been, my lord, during the writ petition, it would have been otherwise.
I have report dated 22nd of October 2024 from the PTO, which says, my lord, he has joined the group. After that, why on 17th March 2025 he is removed? That's a fresh cause of action.
My lord, fresh instruction may be required, but my lord, this comes, my lord, after, my lord, during pendency, my lord, during pendency of the writ petition is a subsequent event, my lord. I bring, my lord.
17th March is not before your lordship, not under challenge before your lordship.
I will come to the fair portion of the petition. Page 15, my lord.
But then in 17th March 2025, it records that the senior deputy secretary had the knowledge of the pendency of the writ petition. It says that no order has been passed in the third paragraph. What is in 9th September 2024? We have sought for joining.
2024, my lord.
Yes.
That is page 39. And September is presentation.
So
Page 39.
this representation of 9th September has been allowed.
Lord, that is what we will show you. Page 5, manually that will come to of the supplementary aspect. He has been allowed to join on 1st of October 2024. Page 5 of the supplementary aspect. How why 17th March has been passed, that has to be challenged by him. Not by virtue of the supplementary aspect.
But then even if 17th March 2025 is not challenged in writ petition, the crux of the matter remains that whether he will allowed to be joined or not. That is there before this court. That representation is there, which says that whether he will be allowed to join or not, whether his representation be considered. In the meantime, this letter has been issued. We can consider it. You take appropriate instruction. On the prayer of learned advocate for the affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on record. On the prayer of learned advocate for the petitioner, leave is granted to file supplementary affidavit. Supplementary affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on record. Copy served. Learned advocate for the state submits that the petitioner was allowed to join, which has been disputed by learned advocate for the petitioner, that by order dated by letter dated 17th March 2025, the petitioner. Okay, what is the order passed in the writ petition earlier, that 2012?
My lord, page 38 of the writ petition, my lord, in
Court is of the view that the petition can be disposed of with the direction upon additional district the Zilla Parishad. To express PRDO, initiate appropriate procedures against the program.
কি বললাম disputed, হ্যাঁ? It has been held that the engagement of the petitioner as Gram Rozgar Sevak GRS is not admissible. The petitioner has not yet joined in the said post. Learned advocate for the state. Response number 3 and 4. The state is not represented. Response 3 and 4. Seek to take appropriate instruction. Then you file your report in the form of affidavit. Seeks to file a report in the form of affidavit. Did such report in the form of affidavit filed within 3 weeks.
দাদা PM4 মানে
1 week for filing any exception to such report. যা থাকে exception to such report 1 week. This matter after 4 weeks under the heading returnable motion. Stated কেউ আছে? None. State is unrepresented. Mr. So and so, learned advocate who usually appears on behalf of the state on Namdani hearing, Mr. Hossein Monen. You are in state panel. You are not anybody from state.
Mr. Mitra is there.
Oh, Mr. Shantanu Kumar Mitra, learned senior advocate, state advocate. Who will appear on ওনাকে দিয়ে দিন. Petition is directed to serve. Give a copy and the annexures. It is directed to file a report for 3 weeks. 1 week. Both reports are written in motion after 4 weeks. 3 weeks and 1 week for filing any exception to the report. After 4 weeks, this will appear under returnable motion.
মানে any particular date মানে
4 weeks for a date বলে দিন.
Date 18th. Grateful মানে
Item number 49. What's up for the petition? Lots of the petitioners have challenged. Petitioner has challenged the tender. Lots of here in this case, lots of the report is
Wait,
required.
this has been affected upon all. You have filed your affidavit of service.
Lots of it was initially moved. I filed the affidavit of service, then subsequently served notice.
Legal tender and the formality.
Yes.
The affidavit of service you have not filed. You find out whether the affidavit of service is... Yes, it is there.
It was moved before the vacation due to urgency because tender notice inviting tender was issued. Now let's have challenged the same. This honorable court directed that any steps taken in the meantime abide by the result of the
final decision. Yes, next week Rako.
Now lordship, this is the issue in this.
Next week though. On the prayer of learned advocate.
So let a report be called for because here is 2 grounds I have taken.
On the prayer learned advocate for the state. It lists this matter on next 13th. 30. In the meantime, the state shall furnish a report on the returnable date. Advance copy of report be handed over to learned advocate for the petitioner.
Yes.
30th July.
Under the heading upgraded motion. So this is a long time I've got the chance to move.
Let it go under the heading returnable motion. That I suppose that can be done. তুমি দেখো তো 30 তারিখের পরেও হলে returnable motion preferably উপরে থাকলে হয়ে যাবে।
এই উনাকে ফাঁক থেকে তুলে নিন। আমার নয় উনার মামলা এই
30th July returnable motion.
Yes, কপি আছে? কি দাও? জেরক্স করে দিচ্ছি। আপনাকে জেরক্স করে দিন। ফোন নম্বরটা দিন।
50 minute, I am appearing on behalf of the petitioner.
Represented Jyoti Prakash Chatterjee. কখনো আসে না। State. ঠিক আছে। সভাধিপতি not served. 4 back not served. 4 5 district panchayat. Seven not served. কেন তুমি নিয়ে আসো? Employment officer served. Affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on record. State is not represented. It is found that service upon respondent number 4, 5, and 7 has not been affected. When an advocate for the petitioner is directed to serve a phrase upon respondent number 4, 5, and 7 to register speed post with acknowledgement due and file affidavit of service on the returnable date. Learned advocate for the petitioner is also directed to intimate the next date to learned advocate for the state. Is this matter after 2 weeks under the heading motion.
7, my lord. My lord, 7 not in existence, my lord. That post, that department is not in existence, my lord, now. That is district level panchayat staff recruitment committee. This is not in, my lord. That will be deleted from it.
On the prayer of learned advocate for the petitioner, the name of respond number 7 is expired. So you serve upon 4 and 5.
4 and 5. Next date, my lord.
After 2 months. Under the heading motion.
Next date, my lord.
After 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I'm for the petition. Mr. Chatterjee is leading me, my lord. Petition on Tripura Banerjee. Tripura Banerjee. Yes. হ্যাঁ
ঠিক আছে এটাকে তুই একটু সরা
হ্যাঁ sorry.
Both the statement. My lord, I'm appearing for the respondent number 10, my lord. In this matter, Lords may allow me to appear virtually, my lord, today.
The petitioner.
Yes,
Yes.
Mohit, do you
You will be afterwards you finish.
Yes.
Yes.
Lord, your lordships have taken enough pains to hear out the matter, and my lord, just for my lord kind recapitulation, I would be only indicating that your lordships may kindly consider that there are 4 petitioners. Now, there was creation of the post of Shoyok in the pay scale of rupees 3150 to 5680. That will appear at page 20. এই ওকে বলতো একটা বই কোথায় ওই লোকটা আমার কথা আমার পেছনে ওই বইটার পাতাগুলোকে বের করে দিতে হবে কিছু বাজে আছে তোর এটা ট্র্যাক করা আছে কোন কোন বই ব্যাস এখানে দেখে কিছু হবে না নিচে নামো The basic point which I am urging and which your lordships have taken note of is to remove the discrepancy in the matter of pay scale and grade pay between Shoyoks and other category of employees in the Gram Panchayat. That is the grievance, or that is, my lord, the bone of contention in the matter. And your lordships may kindly consider that I had, my lord, submitted before my lords a judgment, my lord, that's a old, that's a, rather I should say, my lord, that's a parent judgment. 1982. That is EIR 1982 Supreme Court 879. This is paragraph 678. I had supplied a copy of the judgment, my lord, but even then, at the risk of repetition, if required, I can again submit, because and just yes. I have the book, but my lord, kindly excuse me from, because the book, these are old books. Now it happens that whenever, my lord, these books are used, I find, my lord, that I never, my lord, use these books for xeroxing. Those which are prior to 1980s. Why? Because of the papers or the papers, my lord, become such that once it is given for the xerox, after xerox it is found that the paper is not there. Now your lordships may kindly consider, my lord, the observations, my lord, which have been given in paragraph. আচ্ছা একটা আছে, আমি তোকে দাঁড়া না, আমার কাছে আজকে কপি নেই, তোকে তো দিয়েছিলাম রে, কি বলছিস তুই? দেখ তো ভালো করে দেখ। এই দেখ তো এই জাজমেন্টের কপি আছে কি? দাঁড়া, তোকে আমি একটু সলভ করে দিচ্ছি প্রবলেম। এনে যেটা আছে আমি লাগলে তোর থেকে নিয়ে নেবো। Now, my lord, here paragraph 6, 7, 8 of this judgment is very relevant.
Yes, Mr. Wood.
Now, my lord, I just only indicate to my lords that this paragraph 7 and 8, that our attention was drawn to Binoy Kumar Mukherjee versus Union of India. I then skip over these judgments describing the principles of equal pay for equal work as an abstract doctrine which had nothing to do with Article 14. We shall presently point out how the principle of equal pay for equal work is not an abstract doctrine but one of substance. Kishori Mohanlal Bokshi versus Union of India is not itself of any real assistance to us, since what was decided there could be decided scales of pay for different grades of service. It is well known that there can be and there are different grades in a service with varying qualification for entry into a particular grade, with higher grade even being a promotional avenue for officers of the lower grade. The higher qualification or the higher grade, which may be either academic qualification or experience based on length of service, reasonable sustain the classification of officers into two grades with different scales of pay. The principle of equal pay for equal work would be an abstract doctrine, not attracting Article 14 if sought to be applied to them. It is true that principles of equal pay for equal work is not expressly declared by our Constitution to be a fundamental right, but it certainly is a constitutional goal. Article 39D of the Constitution proclaims equal pay for equal work for both men and women as the directive principles of state policy. Equal pay for equal work for both men and women means equal pay for equal work for everyone as between the sexes. Directive principles, as has been pointed out in some of the judgments of this court, have to be read with the fundamental rights as a matter of interpretation. Article 14 of the Constitution enjoins the state not to deny any person equality before the law or the equal protection of the law, and Article 16 declares that there shall be equality of opportunity for all citizens in matters relating to employment or appointment to any office under the state. These equality clauses of the Constitution must mean something to everyone. To the vast majority of the people, the equality clause of the Constitution would mean nothing if they are unconcerned with the work they do and the pay they get. To them, the equality clauses will have some substance if equal work means equal pay. Whether the special procedure prescribed by the statute for trying alleged robber barons and the smuggler kings or for dealing with tax evaders is discriminatory, whether a particular governmental policy in the matter of grant of licenses or permits confers unfettered discretion on the executive, whether with discretion on the authorities, whether the takeover of the empires of the industrial tycoons is arbitrary and unconstitutional, and other questions of like nature leave the millions of people of this country untouched. Questions concerning wages and the like, mundane they may be, are yet matters of vital concern to them, and it is there, if at all, that the equality clauses of the Constitution have any significance to them. The preamble to the Constitution declares the solemn resolution of the people of India to constitute India into a sovereign, socialistic, democratic republic. Again, the word socialistic means something. Even it does not mean to each according to his need. It must be at least mean equal pay for equal work. The principle of equal pay for equal work is expressly recognized by all socialistic systems of law, as for example, Section 59 of the Hungarian Labor Code, Para 2 of Section 3 of the Czechoslovakian Code, Section 67 of the Bulgarian Code, Section 40 of the Code of German Democratic Republic, Para 2 of Section 33 of the Romanian Code. Indeed, the principle has been incorporated in several Western labor codes too. Under provisions in Section 31 of Book 1 of the French Code do travel, and according to the Argentinian law, the principle must be to female workers in all collective bargaining agreements. In accordance with Section 3 of the Grundgesetz of the German Republic and Clause 7 of Section 123 of the Mexican Constitution, the principle given in universal significance labor law by Stephen Skaggsy. The preamble of the Constitution of the International Labour Organization recognizes the principles of equal remuneration for work of equal value as constituting one of the means of achieving the improvement of the conditions involving such injustice, hardship, and privation of large number of people as to produce unrest so great that the peace and harmony of the world are impeded. Construing Article 14 and 16 in the light of the preamble and Article 39D, we are of the view that the principle of equal pay for equal work is deducible from those articles and may be properly applied to cases of unequal scale of pay based on no classification or irrational classification. Those drawing the different scales of pay do identical work under the same employer. Lord, what I could understand from my very little understanding, I have also, for my Lord's kind convenience, because a judgment of 1982, your Lordships may kindly put me a question that was there not any deviation or addition of any particular any imputation of a judgment, or is this judgment is like this, that it has attained like a stare decisis? It's not stare decisis. As an officer of the court, it is my duty to point out what are the deviations which has come to light now after the judgment was pronounced in 1982. So that those things I will be placing before my lords. I have made that chart. Now, this is one where I can show to my lords that the basic thing which I have to see what nature of duties I discharge vis-a-vis the remuneration or pay which the persons are getting, and whether I am also doing the same nature of jobs, and accordingly whether I am entitled to get it. Nothing more, nothing less, my lord, can be imputed, or nothing can be said. Now, my lord, your lordships may kindly consider, just with facts, I'll be adding 2-3 words, and then, my lord, I find, my lord, that so far the petitioners they are working as SOAX. The petitioners, your lordships have taken note of it, that they are working as SOAX. The petitioners are challenging the discrimination which was done by the state government, Department of Panchayat and Rural Development, not only on the fixation of the scale of pay, but also in the grade pay, which they cannot do on the same footing. You know, kindly indicate, kindly, my lord, just, my lord, for my satisfaction, kindly, my lord, take into consideration this thing, that we are contending that the discrimination has been made by the state government Department of Panchayat and Rural Development, not only in fixation of scale of pay, but also in the grade pay, which they cannot do on the same footing. Now, your lordships may kindly consider
শেষ করবে
একটু সময় লাগবে।
আমি আনসার যদি দেবো আমাকে একটা দিন
রাইট, আমি বলে দেবো, তোর কোনো চিন্তা নেই। আর তোর আরেকজন বাহক তো আছে, তো সেই জন্য কোনো তোর তো কোনো অসুবিধা থাকার কথা নয়, তাকে বলার দরকার নেই।
সব থেকে পালিয়ে দিচ্ছি নাও
Now, Millard, kindly consider that one of my contentions also before my lords is that the qualification and the nature of work discharge is the same, but the scale of pay is different and is not based upon the principles of equal pay for equal. I will be showing to my lords, because my statements will not Milord, it is a writ court exercising the highest constitutional writ jurisdiction. Therefore, the claims and counterclaims has to be, Milord, meted out by tangible materials on record to substantiate my right vis-a-vis the rights of the respondents.
As of you are claiming parity with which post? Accounts clerk?
Or I will be showing the nomenclature of the post. I have got, Milord, 2 books, one for my lords, another for me. Therefore, Milord, I am just pressing, just one, give me 1 second, 5 more minutes, and then I will be pressing. And then I will be showing the departure of the particular observations of the Supreme Court and to what extent, but not touching the, yes. Now, Milord, your Lordship may kindly consider.
One thing, Milord, we understand this matter will continue. May the other matter to be released. Other matters may be released.
The next matter is of mine, my lord. The matter is released, my lord.
This one. Yes. Chalo.
Now, Milord, one thing your Lordship may kindly consider that no explanation, Milord, this is important. Your Lordship may take a note that a report in the form of an affidavit was filed by the block development officer.
Respondent number?
Milord, he is respondent number 9.
9.
Now, I would be only indicating to my lords that no explanation has been given as to why the scale of pay is different in respect of the persons discharging duties for the post of Sayak, work assistant, assistant cashier, accounts clerk, and lower division assistant, as would be evident from pages 25 to 29 of the writ petition. Now, significantly enough, I find that insofar as the report which was filed আপনি আমার পেছনে থাকবেন এখানে দাঁড়িয়ে This is one thing your Lordship may already, I think your Lordship have taken note of it, that no statement made in any paragraph as to whether petitioners are discharging works of the same nature with that of the work assistant, assistant cashier, accounts clerk, lower division assistant. No statement made. I have checked up thoroughly, but I leave it for my lord's kind consideration insofar as the report in the form of an affidavit is concerned. কি বলছিস? But I should say to my lord, I should point out to my lords that they had made one statement which I should show to my lords that yes, paragraph 4.
4 of the report.
Paragraph 4 of the report. Because this is my duty, Milord. In every matter, whenever I appear, I learned it from my revered senior Milord, who was a senior advocate of this court. My lord is also very well aware of him, Mr. Ashok De. Now he always taught me that when you place a case, don't think that any judge is in a position that he cannot understand what are the two sides of the coin. Always show your side as well as what is the case of the other side. Therefore, Milord, I place it in the way I think I should do it in the court. Now, kindly see this particular paragraph, paragraph 4. They have only stated that all categories of employees are appointed in accordance with the recruitment rules framed under Article 309 of the Constitution. How it, rather I say how it improves the case which has been made up.
In the writ petition, you are claiming parity in respect of which of the,
I'm grateful. Now I'm showing to my lord.
is it work assistant or clerk cum
No,
typist?
I am praying for the scale of pay given to the work assistant, accounts clerk, assistant cashier, and lower division assistant, which would be found from page 25 to 29 of the writ petition.
But then lower division assistant does not have a grade scale.
Lord, I'm just showing to my lord.
In your writ petition, it is not mentioned. That's why I'm asking.
My writ petition?
In page number 7 of your writ petition, against all the posts, you have mentioned the grade pay scale.
Yes.
But in respect to lower division assistant, there is no grade pay scale. That's why I'm
Yes, yes, I understand. I understand. I understand, Lord. Should I say one thing? An extra legal matter. While Justice Dipankar Datta was elevated, since we belong to the same chamber, one day I was appearing in a matter before the division bench of Justice Dipankar Datta. The judge immediately heard my submission for 2 seconds. And then he said, Mr. Bhattacharya, you show me the statements which you made or the submissions which you now make, in which paragraph, even if it is in a sketchy manner, if it has been done, show it to me. I said, my lord was in the bar, my lord knows what is what and when the briefs are coming. Therefore, I cannot improve anything on what is there on record.
Yes.
Why? Will kindly come to this is বইটা কি আছে না ওই বই আছে
Good. Which section?
Now, Milad, I am drawing to my lord's kind attention to West Bengal Panchayat Gram Panchayat Administration Rules 2004. Milad, I cannot tell because the page will not be matching.
I got it.
Or say if it is same book, it will be matching.
Yes.
I think this is page 534 in my book.
Yes.
Kindly see the duties of the Shayaks.
55D.
55D. This is very important. আচ্ছা বলুন আমি জানি তো
Yes.
পার্ক অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্টটা কোথায় আছে আজকে একটা আছে সেটা কোথায় আছে Then my lords may kindly come to the page number 1006 of This is under West Bengal Panchayat Samiti Administration Rules 2008. Here, the duties of the account clerk has been defined. আর তারপর কাজটা দেখা যাবে। Assistant cashier, no duty charge. Lord, I'm giving enough pins to my lords.
No,
Kindly
no,
give
but-
me the book. I can just, my lord.
No, I have found out. Accounts clerk, I have seen.
The duties of the accounts clerk that has been, my lord, indicated in page 1006.
Yes.
And the duties of the clerk cum typist in item J had been also indicated. Now, my lord, on instructions I am submitting, this is the most important thing your lordship may kindly take note of. As I told you, lordship, that Justice Doctor told me that, why, show me that thing. The real instruction is coming from the client who is working. There is no duty charge insofar as work assistant and assistant cashier is concerned. And lower division, as your lordship indicated, lower division, the lower division assistant, lower division assistant, no duty charge. Therefore, the nature of the work they are discharging.
Sahayok has a duty chart. Sahayok has a duty chart.
Yes, that I have shown to my lords, my lord. Shayak's duty charge, my lord has also taken note of at page 534.
But then why do you say that accounts clerk and clerk cum typist has no duty chart?
My lord, that this, my lord, on instructions I am submitting. And I also did not find from this book. Because supposing if there is a duty charge and some particular duties have been imposed, there would have been then that would have found place in the book, but could not find that. Then I take the instructions from my client that whether there is any particular thing indicated as to the nature of the duties they should discharge. The answer is no. This is what I can submit to my lords. এটা হলো ঠিক আছে। দেওয়া হয়েছে আপনি যে এটা আমি লিখে নিয়েছি।
এই দেবনা তো একটা কাগজ দিন তো একটা।
এটা বুঝছি না, আমি বুঝছি আর একটা লাল পেন আছে।
That's all.
So therefore, your lordships have taken note of the nature of the duties. Now, my lord, the nature of the duties that will reflect the particular pay scales. If it is found that the nature of duties are
Same.
then I should be given the equitable relief in getting the particular pay scale. Now, this is my basic submission, which I am now advancing today. Now, your lordships may kindly take note of the fact that now, Milord, I will be typing the page. I will be handing over to my lords along with the list of judgments, and I will be making a particular very short within Milord 3-4 pages, a particular Milord written submission. Because I have now, it is only the question as to whether equal pay for equal work can be given or not. Now, the I need not waste the time of the court by saying this, but at the risk of Milord taking my lord's kind valuable time, I am saying that equality before law, the state shall not deny to any person equality before the law or equal protection of law within the territory of India. Therefore, Article 14, whether it allows or whether it permits the authorities to give pay scale in a matter they want to give it, that is a matter, Milord, which has to be tested insofar as the writ petition is concerned, having regard to the Milord, to the rules which you have taken note of, that the nature of duties discharged by the shocks, the nature of duties discharged by the other persons, that is, Milord, I find, Milord, that accounts clerk, then
Clerk cum typist.
clerk cum typist, and the ward division assistant. Millard, I just leave it to the court. Now, Millard, one thing your lordship may kindly consider that while applying this doctrine of equal pay for equal work, I'm just summing up just in order to conclude my submissions. The principally, Millard, the Supreme Court in 1993, Volume 1 SCC 539. 1993, আমার পেনটা কে নিল রে ভাই?
1 SCC page number.
Millard, 1993, Volume 1 SCC 539. না না আমাকে পেন দিতে হবে না, আমি তো কোনো কাগজ পেন দিয়ে লিখি না। একটু আছে। 1993, Volume 1 SCC 539. Therefore, in this, and also there is another judgment, 2005, Volume 2 SCC 436.
What are the paragraph numbers of?
Millard, I will be giving Millard in my written notes of submission. I tender my unqualified apology. What happened, Millard? I tell you, Lordship Millard. I was suffering a flu from Friday till Monday night. I went to the doctor yesterday night. I told him that in whatever way it is possible, permit me to go to the court tomorrow. Otherwise, people will come to my house and will start abusing me. That, sir, we have given a brief to a senior advocate and you are not coming.
What did the doctor say then? Doctor saved you from getting abused.
Doctor said that I will try my best, but I cannot assure you. I cannot say to what extent the medicine will help.
Okay, the written notes of argument I will take after hearing him. Whether it is required or not.
Yes, of course.
And find out which are the paragraphs of 1993 and 2005.
2005, Volume 2, SCC 436. Here, Millard, what has been principally, Millard, enacted, I tell you, Lordship, that these acts have this equal pay for equal work doctrine. This has been enacted to provide for better protection of the human rights and for matters connected therewith or incidental thereto. This is a basic thing, Millard, which have been, Millard, incorporated, Millard, in these two judgments. Now, one more thing, Millard, I should draw here. Now I am just trying a distinction. I am drawing the line of distinction. Supreme Court has also now said that equal pay must be for equal work for equal value. Equal pay must be for equal work for equal value. And this has been laid down in 2006, Volume 9, SCC 321.
Okay. That's all.
And I think, Millard, no repetition of the same thing is required.
Okay. That's all.
These are my submissions, Millard. I will give my written submission after the here.
We allow the next day to give reply. Then
Yes.
I will also submit my written notes of argument with supporting judgment.
He has concluded. So
I have concluded.
We will be starting on next day.
I may start, and if you also so desire, I may start, or next day I will conclude.
Okay. Mr. Partho Sarathy Bhattacharya, learned senior advocate appearing for the petitioner, who concludes his argument. Learned advocate for state. So and so, learned advocate representing the state respondents seeks accommodation to place his points of argument. Next week. পুরনো
She had fixed that the next day.
Online.
who
Respondent number 10, Mr. Mohit Mukherjee was appearing. We will also give a reply on the next day.
after the state
After the
concludes
state
yes 30th July
8 July.
30th July.
Yeah, and let it retain its position.
because
Instead of 30th July, kindly take it first week of August. 30th July have returning.
in August
আমার কোনো
আমাদের
আমার কোনো চয়েস নেই
2nd August 2nd August
জজ সাহেব যেটা বলবে সেটাই হচ্ছে ইয়ে
2nd August
2nd August is Saturday.
right now you said that whatever falls from me that will be followed.
Milord, I am the last person to come to Saturday. I told it also to many of the honorable
Puts you and
judges.
bring you to court.
I cannot.
They can use
This I say, Milord.
অগস্টে তাহলে ফার্স্ট উইকে সেকেন্ডটা বাধ্য উনি বলছেন আসবেন না 4th August
Milord, after at
3:30 4th
I'm extremely grateful. Milord, your lordship has given me more time than it should be given.
আচ্ছা do one thing you give the copy of those judgments 1919 and
Of course,
2005 on the next day.
Before my lord rises, item 222 of today's list, your lordship. Item 222, my lord, I mentioned this matter on 3rd. And my lord, upon being satisfied with the urgency of the matter, your lordship has upgraded the matter to my lord 222. My lord, as the matter could not be taken up today due to this ongoing matter, my lord, will tomorrow, my lord, could it be fixed at 3:30 subject to your lordship's convenience?
See, we have to reach the other items are also there.
Yes,
They have
yes.
also mentioned.
Yes.
So tomorrow we'll see how it goes in the returnable motion.
Yes, my lord, only one thing, my lord, the urgency here, which we mentioned, my lord, we mentioned repeatedly beforehand as well.
4th item.
Well, if at 4 p.m. subject to your lordship's convenience, if not at 3:30 at 4.
What is 220?
222.
220 I don't know, 221 I don't know.
Yes.
How long it will take?
My lord,
Let it be there in the list and definitely accommodate.
my lord, then in that case, your lordship kindly directs, my lord, so that the list retains its position at the second or third place. Deeply obliged, your lordship.
Yes,
Deeply
thank you.
obliged.
Thank you.